I think like an instant thing that would make me feel like I'm so much cooler than what I am currently. I wish I had better music taste.
I love that you put that as an abstract, non-tangible thing.
I just feel like I'll never catch up, you know? I just learned what bedroom pop is. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Like, how is everyone in on this? I feel like everyone's in on this joke that I don't know about. Like,
what do you mean post-grunge in a bathroom at a party, cigarette smoking pop? What is that?
Exactly. And I just want to be cool like you.
Hi besties, I'm Faith Okay.
And I'm 𝖧.𝧼 the girl.
Welcome to Okay Girl.
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your Thanksgiving?
I did.
We took a little break.
Yeah, sorry, we were not here last week. We were spending the holidays with our family and friends and so many things.
Cute.
Yeah. How were your holidays?
It was really fun. My family was all together for the first time in, I don't even know, like several years, I feel like, to do like a family holiday. And I haven't seen my parents in like over a year. So it was nice. They flew all the way from Guam and we got to spend like the whole week of Thanksgiving together, which was really nice.
I love it.
We did some shopping and my dad was like kind of judging me a little bit because he was like, hey, what happened to your tolerance for like having good endurance to get through the shopping day? He was like, you guys are a little weak sauce today. And because my dad's a shopper. He was like, we're at the outlets. And I felt like I just went to every store that I would like to get stuff from and couldn't find anything. Or besides Vans. I got a cozy sweater from Vans.
Finally.
And I'm very excited about that. I don't know. I just like felt like I was done after several hours. We were there for hours. And then I was like, all right, are you guys good? Or what you thinking? And my dad was like, I guess. And I was like, sorry.
He said, how dare you cut my shopping time short?
No, he loves to shop. He loves a deal. But yeah, it was really good spending time with them. And it was funny because we like hosted at our house, but I felt like I didn't really do any of the cooking. It was like everyone else.
Nice.
So it was kind of nice.
That's great.
Honestly, I was like, okay, I'll take it for
that
today.
for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Ours was good. So we had in total 3 Thanksgivings because we did my family's was like the weekend before Thanksgiving, and then we did friendsgiving with our young adult group, which was really fun. So fun. And I loved getting
there was so much food.
There was.
I did not think everyone rallied because
sometimes our group is really bad about being like, oh, we want to have like a potluck, I'll bring a dessert, oh, I'll bring a dessert, I'll bring a dessert, and then it's like
we have like
we're
dessert
just having
and carrots
pie.
and
That's
hummus.
It. Yeah. Always the carrots and hummus too. And so I was happy with the turnout. It was good. It was kind of funny because me, as the pescatarian of the group, the only one that doesn't eat meat, I cooked a ham because
dude, no one
wanted to cook. No one said anything about cooking a turkey, and I was like, first of all, I don't eat meat. Second, if I did, I would not eat turkey anyways. I don't like turkey unless it's deli turkey. So I was like, well, I have a good ham recipe. I'll make ham, whatever. And because nobody else. And then you said something about chicken. I think.
I just got a rotisserie chicken for the vibes. That's what I said. I was like, we're hosting Thanksgiving here. I don't really want to. And we had bought the turkey for our Thanksgiving. And I was like, I just don't want to get more.
Yeah,
I know. So I can't remember. Oh, I made like little like puff pastries, and Jacob made these fancy carrots.
They were both so good.
Thank you. They were really good. But yeah, everyone rallied, and Faith was the only one who brought meat. Yeah, which was crazy.
I brought ham and a broccoli casserole and deviled eggs. Those were my contributions. I love when I get to cook like my good Southern meemaw type food. You know, like I love to cook like a meemaw. But yeah, so we had the Friendsgiving, and then we had Nick's family's Thanksgiving, which was also good.
Nice.
And thankfully, some of his cousins are like vegan, plant-based, like gluten-free.
Oh, that's nice.
So it was really nice. Yeah. So I made a gluten-free gravy. And like, or a vegan gravy and gluten-free, so both. And then I made, which was, it's so scary. I was so scared to make it. I made gluten-free stuffing. Homemade too. None of this box mix stuff.
Yeah.
I chopped the bread. I baked it, like,
okay, wait,
all that.
Before you continue, the thing that was a little bit sad about our Friendsgiving.
It was not just sad. It was a crime.
It was a crime because me and Faith we talked about this in the Friendsgiving episode that we both like love stuffing.
Yes.
And then no one made stuffing and it was very
no
sad.
one. I
like,
literally looked at everything and I was like, no one made stuffing, not a single. And I was already making 3 things. So I was like, I can't just keep making everything.
Right.
But we needed stuffing.
I know. We should have a stuffing party.
I love that.
Let's do that. It's perfect.
Just me and you on the pod eating stuffing.
We have to make that happen.
Get ready.
Yeah. You all want this, right?
Stuffing app coming to you soon.
So if I like impromptu buy mic stands for us, it'll be worth it because we'll need a free set of hands for stuffing, right? Unless we're just like feeding.
You want me to like this? We could cross arms like a wedding.
Yes. And... so cute for our stuffing party.
Yeah, we're gonna have to invest in mic arms just so we can eat stuffing on the podcast. Yeah,
great investment. Anyways, you made your stuffing.
Yeah, I made gluten-free stuffing, and
how was it?
Everybody kept saying it was good. I thought it was terrible. Everybody was like,
"What did you not like about it?"
It felt like it wasn't moist enough. Like I could have probably done with more broth, but as I was mixing it, which gluten-free bread is dry.
Yes,
I mean it's gluten-free. Yeah. It's dry, and so I kept mixing it, and it was seeming like I put in more broth than it had already asked for in the recipe, okay. And I was like, I gotta stop. Like I was scared I was gonna ruin it because I've never made homemade stuffing before, ever. So I didn't even know. I didn't have a comparison.
Yeah.
So I was like, I made it, and everybody kept being like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was gluten free. It was so good." Blah blah blah. And I was like, I thought it was so bad. I was suffering through eating it.
You're like the sad stuffing.
You
did have stuffing at Friendsgiving.
I know.
And then you had...
Thankfully, my mom made some real good homemade stuffing when I was there. I love stuffing. My mom at any holiday. My mom at any holiday, she makes the whole thing. She won't let it That's crazy. She was like, "Could you make those pumpkin cookies that you make?" And I was like, "That's it?"
She's like a pity, like,
yeah, you can contribute just with
that 3-ingredient thing
and bring drinks, I guess. But yeah, like the whole buffet, like the whole counter,
that's crazy,
full of like her 15 different meals different entrees and sides that she's made.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, and she loves it. She loves doing it. I love that for her.
You should invite us to your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, once they're living here.
Yeah,
that's all she wants. She as soon as we had the holiday, she was like, when we're living up there,
it's gonna be great.
We can host holidays.
So many
all your
eggs.
friends
I'm
can
so
come. Oh my gosh, the deviled eggs! So many deviled eggs. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, I feel like I'm not a big Thanksgiving girly. I like the food.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
the same.
It was nice. It was nice.
My dad made chamorro, which is like the native people of Guam, stuffing, and it was so good because it's just like you can eat it by itself. I mean, I always eat stuffing by itself anyways, but it just is like a complete meal because there's like protein in it, and it's just like very filled. And my dad was really excited because he was like, I did some of my own twist to it because it was like my grandma's recipe, I think. And it was just really cute because he was like really excited to do it for me.
That's
I was like,
so sweet.
Thank you. So precious.
What's the main difference? I know you said there's protein in it, but
yeah, they do it's like a ground beef base with, and it's like potato and breadcrumbs, and he put some bacon in it, which I guess is different. And I'm trying to remember like different peppers, and I don't know, it's just there's a lot going on in it.
Yeah,
like it
that
really
sounds
is a meal.
good. That does sound like a whole meal.
Yeah, I straight up I had it for breakfast a few mornings, and okay, I will say this is like my I don't know if this is like a beige flag for me or what, but like I love cold leftovers. Like
that is more than a beige flag, ma'am.
I literally just took like the Ziploc bag of the leftovers, and I just like plopped some of it in a little bowl, and I was like, I'm gonna have this cold. And Jake was like, what is wrong with you?
That's my thought. That's foul. That's foul.
I don't know, it's good. Like the flavors carry a different way.
This is crazy. Get Asia on the Food Network, her cold leftover show.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait hold on. No one steal this. This is mine. A cooking show. They have to cook the item. They put it in the fridge. It's leftovers for the next day. You have to see how it holds up as leftovers, cold and then hot. Because things do taste differently as leftovers. Yeah, it's true. I love pasta more the second day.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me because it's like it absorbs everything more.
Yeah.
Dude, cold fried chicken. I mean, you're vegetarian. Cold fried chicken.
That sounds terrible.
It's so good.
Stop.
It's so good.
Nick is also a cold leftover eater. I think it's foul.
I feel like we have a similar palate in some ways because he also doesn't really like desserts.
I kid you not. We'll order pizza and he's like, this would be so much better. He will literally put it in the fridge if he has time and then eat it cold while I'm eating my warm pizza. Yeah.
That's so
it's
funny.
Crazy. It's
crazy. Flash freeze this real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
See, we'll have a stuffing party and then a cold leftover party.
You guys have fun.
That's like Nick's debut on the show.
I'm gone. Yeah, I'm out. It's Nick here.
We're just eating cold pizza.
Okay, girl.
And fried chicken.
Cold K girl.
Cold K girl. Perfect. Just us girls.
You and Nick with your cold leftovers.
It'd be perfect.
Nasty.
I know you're talking about wanting to get Nick claw clips, and he could like have cute claw clips in his hair.
He could for the cold K girl.
Yeah, maybe we'll make them like food themed, and then
that's what made me say it when we were looking because we went shopping. That was literally just yesterday, wasn't it? Oh my gosh,
so long ago.
It has been a weekend. We went shopping yesterday at this cute little gift store that a friend works at. We loved it. It was our first time there. But they had these claw clips, and they were all different foods. Like, they had pizza and, like, everything. And what made me say, I wish Nick wore claw clips, was there was a whole hot dog one.
Yeah, it's so funny.
He has so much hair that I think he could only do, like, a half up.
Do like the pigtail ones where you, like,
yeah.
Or half up.
Yeah.
He's
I'll get him started.
Days,
I'll get him started. Yeah.
On Mondays. So
I love it. Yeah.
I feel like you're still talking about your Thanksgiving and
no, my stuffing was bad. That's it. End of story.
At least you had your mom's though.
Yes, my mom carried Thanksgiving. She always does. So
thanks, Mom.
Yeah, it was good. But now I am ready for Christmas.
Dude, yes.
That's all I care about.
I know.
That's all I've cared about since Halloween.
Oh my gosh. Christmas is so fun. I feel like the magic never went away, even though maybe we could talk about this for the next episode, is just like Christmas traditions and stuff. But Faith and I, we recently were at a gift exchange event and it was super fun. But like there were like some prompts about like sharing Christmas memories. And so we were just like recalling some fun and some unhinged memories, and I feel like we need to like share them with you all.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We should do that next. Good one.
Spoilers,
good one.
yeah.
A little teaser. Come back next time. I'm all about Christmas. I'm so late this year, but I finally got my tree up and all of my Christmas decor is out and I'm obsessed.
What's your aesthetic for Christmas?
So my aesthetic in all cases is that I don't have an aesthetic. It's very much like I like this, I have it now.
Yeah.
But I would say my Christmas aesthetic and most of my house aesthetic is like traditional with a touch of unhinged.
Yeah.
So like
I like that.
Like I have my tree that has multicolored lights.
Yeah.
I'm a multicolored lights girly.
Same.
But it has all our ornaments. We have some that are like the traditional red, green, gold, like ornament balls. But like we also just buy random ornaments every year, like little mystery grab bags and stuff at Target. It's like a tradition. And like one of my favorites, which is the unhinged touch, is that one time I got it's like a little Funko Pop like soft sort of ornament.
Oh,
almost.
Cute.
And it's Rey from Star Wars.
Oh, cool.
Except that she sat in the box with the ornaments last year.
Oh.
And I guess it got hot and then it got cold, and so now she has the chicken pox.
No way!
She has
really?
Like red dots all over her face, and she's front and center on my tree. I love her.
That's crazy. She's unique.
She is.
Yeah,
she's
you know
unique.
who she is.
But yeah, I'm just traditional with a touch of unhinged.
Yeah,
is how I would describe.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Luke and I stole from now I can't remember. Is it Sound of Music? Is that where they sing the song like these are a few of my favorite things? I think that's right. Maybe it's from some musical.
Sounds right. Yeah,
sure. But we stole that line and we just like made that our theme for our Christmas. Is just like it's just everything we love. So it's like
a few of my favorite. I love that.
It's like we got Ghibli ornaments on the tree. We got Avengers. We got a little of everything, but I feel like we do it in a way that like it feels fun and not like chaotic.
Yeah.
We have a Star Wars wreath this year with all like
cute.
the mini. Thank you. With all like the mini like Christmas themed Funko Pops of all the Star Wars characters, and then like a Millennium Falcon hanging in the middle, and I'm like really proud of it.
It looks
like
great. It's very cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But Christmas is just so fun.
It
like
is.
What's not to love?
So fun.
I know.
I love Christmas. Which it's so fun and we love it so much, and that's why we're kicking it off. It's December.
Segue.
It is time to talk all things holidays.
Yes.
So today we're talking wish lists. A few different kinds of wish lists. The theme is all wishes.
Yeah.
Our wishes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk personal wish lists, and we'll talk. I'm excited for the part where I get to present to Asia the Goop holiday gift guide. If you're unfamiliar, you're gonna learn, and then we're gonna talk a little more unhinged wish list too. So that'll be kind of like sandwiched or the end of the
so many wishes.
Yeah. All of our wishes and some of our not the wishes we don't have, but other people might.
You know.
But yeah, so that's the idea today.
Wishing it.
Someone is wishing it. It may not be us. Somebody is. Yeah. All right. So we'll just kick it off. Personal wish lists. Yeah. So first question though is, are you a one list person or are you multiple lists person?
I am a multiple. Well, to preface, I am going to commit to all of us. I'm going to commit in front of you all that I'm going to be better at doing wish lists and not just using my save for later, because I did have to like look at all my save for later items to like inspire this curated wish list. But that being said, whenever the holidays come around, I do have lists that I give to people. I do multiple. I feel like I have like a family one, and then a friends one, and then because we're like online, for like online friends, I feel like any of the like nerdy coded things I tend to like keep on that list. So I feel like I have like 3 different lists. Yeah. What about you?
I do multiple. I have one that I share with my mom and Nick. It's the same one, and I make them coordinate who's buying what.
Love that.
Not my business. It's theirs. They can figure it out. So that's theirs, and that's normally like my bigger gifts. And that's what like we'll talk about it. I pulled mostly from that. And then like for friends, normally it's like I'll just tell you some general interests and smaller things.
Yes, I'm not going to be put in $200 ticketed items on a list for friends.
Yeah, I need multiple. I can't be like, because also I don't want to like not tell my mom and Nick that I want something big.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, dream big. Yeah.
We're here for that. For you.
So now we're going to talk what's on our wish list, because maybe you need ideas of what to add to your wish list, or maybe ideas of what not to add to your wish list.
You're like, no,
actually, I hate that. No,
terrible.
But yeah, so we'll just share. I think we both had like 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah. So do you want to start first?
Sure. I'll also start small first.
Okay.
I feel like this would be like on friends lists or whatever. I've talked about it multiple times, but I'm like hurting for just some cozy sweaters. Like I just want the baggier the better. Really cute. It's like this weird like I want it to be cozy, but I want it to be like my color scheme, and that's sometimes hard to find.
I feel
that's like
fair.
Most of the cozy sweaters are very neutral, which is super cool.
Yes,
but just not for me. So I have like a bunch of sweaters on there because I'm just like, please help me have a winter wardrobe because I don't really have one.
Someone buy this girl a sweater.
I have this one. My mom helped me get it, and I was really excited about that.
I love.
Oh, thank you.
It's very cute. Yeah.
What about you?
I'll stick to similar. For clothing, I have a whole lot of Teddy Fresh clothing.
Today, I love all your Teddy Fresh clothes.
It's so
you.
Yeah, so Teddy Fresh is this brand that's like owned by these people that started as YouTubers and then kind of branched into fashion design. I'm obsessed. I love them. Cool. But I am not a colorful girly, but I like these little pops like this. Yeah. So most of their stuff is like very like some of it gets really out there, but like they have very cute, like, neutral, like, there's this little, like, zip up that has little bear ears on the hood. Cute. And my mom was like, I did not think you would want that. And I was like, if it's in black, I will. Yeah, love that. They just did a collab with Howie Mandel. So they have a Howie Mandel
That's
shirt.
amazing.
I love Howie Mandel. So I asked for that. And, like, some other, like, a little hat that has Teddy Fresh on it.
I
just
love that.
some neutral.
I feel like it's very, like, she's edgy, but she's kind of fun too.
Yeah, that's totally the vibe. It's like some of their stuff is like barbed wire font, and then the next thing is like a cutesy plaid skirt.
I love it.
And I love it.
It like makes sense.
Yeah. It works. It works. So yeah, I did not intentionally wear this for this, but I just hadn't worn it yet in the winter season. Like, so it was perfect for today.
Yeah.
The time after Christmas is when everyone sees me the most in Teddy Fresh, because I just get so much, and I'm like, I have one for every day of the week.
I love that. I love that for you.
So yeah, that's my number one.
Okay, I think my next one I'll bring up is, I mean, I feel like I brought this up before, but only pretty books. Like, I get nervous about telling people about like oh, I like this title, or I've heard good things. Oh, my dog is being vocal today. Hi Pocky. I like get nervous when I tell people like, oh, I'm really interested in this title by this author or whatever, because I'm like, if I don't specifically pull the like edition I want, that's like for example, I really want Pachinko, but I want this specific like art like cover that is not like readily available, and so like I keep it close to the chest that I want a book until I can find that one and then put it on the list. So I'm just saying, like, this is probably superficial of me, but like, don't give me your boring cover art books, because that's what my Kindle is for. Okay. Just give me Amazon credit. I don't know if I'll put it towards that, but
recently there's been an uptick on my feed of just different bookstagram things. And like the recent trend of like suspect is, you know, like whatever, or like this girl does, and I send them all to Asia that are like, this girl judges books by their cover. Yes, that is Asia.
That
absolutely.
That's so good. What else you got?
Let's see. Another small one that is so dumb. Okay, here, listen. I know it's dumb. But we talked about it. I recently got diagnosed with ADHD. I have to take medicine, and currently I just have my bottle sitting on my counter, and that feels really lame to me.
Yeah,
and I'm also trying to be better about taking my vitamins. I'm taking ashwagandha. I'm taking a multivitamin. I'm just trying. I'm like, if I'm already taking pills, I'm just gonna do it all. But I was like, we bought the like days of the week pill things that are like 99 cents, and I'm like, this is lame. So there's a niche market on Etsy that is made for people that want fun pill organizers.
Wait.
Okay, go look at it.
Okay,
so there are bedazzled ones.
Oh,
there are some with fun, like the little figurines glued onto it, but I found one. It is this square, like, little rectangle, and it's like a metal canister. Okay. And it has the 7 dividers inside of it in a plastic white outline. Okay. And the outside is just like these skeletons dancing.
That's so cute.
And it's like vintagey looking. Yeah. But like I put it on my list. My mom was like, it's "What is this?" And I was like, "Leave me alone."
You want this pill holder, like, organizer?
She probably misses the days where I was like, "I want this necklace and video games and a phone," and like this time I'm like, "I was like a pill organizer, please."
Please, that'd be great. Actually, I love this so much.
But yeah, if you take medicine and you need a cute way to remind yourself, it's out there.
I mean, we do that for other things. Like, why not have a cute like way to experience a everyday task?
Yeah,
you know,
I'm excited. More fun.
I might need to look into this. I've been taking more vitamins like lately. So
there are so many out there. Oh my gosh. It took me a long time to decide.
Of course. Yeah. This coming from the girl that Faith like finally started getting in. I think we might have talked about this already, but started getting into magic a little bit for Nick, and they've been like enjoying that together. But the way that she was like just like scouring the internet for the perfect playmat was like honestly impressive to me.
Still haven't bought one.
You still haven't?
No, it's on my list.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to talk about it. Oh, okay. But yeah, I found a bunch of like funny unhinged, but they match my deck.
Yes.
Play mats, and so I did decide on one, and I put it on my list.
You can't even guess what they are.
No, you can't.
You'd be wrong.
You would,
because they're all over the map.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. What else do you got on your list?
Oh yes. Okay. So I feel like this could be a whole topic for a future episode, but I do not view my like hobbies that I don't do currently as like a graveyard. I just feel like it's just like a fun thing to discover again, because like maybe you'll discover it again, or like it's something fun to come back to. There's no shame in it, you know. You just are like adding to your little amusement park for yourself. So I was like looking, so this is like a little preempted though, because it's not like a current hobby I have, but when I was looking through my save for later that will one day become a wish list,
yes,
I was like, look at all of these hobbies that I said I wanted to get into that I haven't yet, and now's my time. So I really want to get into not like photography like in a cool way, because I think I'm always humbled because like my brother and sister-in-law are like
amazing,
professional,
yes,
like excellent photographers, and I'm like, I know my place, okay? That I generally speaking, I can be like, how hard can it be for a lot of things, but for photography in particular, I'm like, that's for you. But I really want to like get into like making like photo albums and like, I don't know, less like cheesy version of scrapbooks. And so I was like, oh yeah, I had like all these different like instant cameras in my save for like multiple.
Great, yeah.
Save for later.
You wouldn't if you had a list.
It's true, I know. So that's going on my list that I'm going to make.
I love that. I miss scrapbooking.
Yeah,
I was
so
a scrapbooking
fun.
girly as
Me
a kid.
Too. Did you get like the multi-paper packs where there's like all the different backgrounds?
Yeah, and like the stickers
and the like fun scissors.
The like wavy.
I still have some. We need to have a scrapbook day.
A stuffing and scrapbooking
Oh
day.
my God. Stuffing and scrapbooking. I love this.
Stuff your scrapbook.
Perfect. I love this.
I love
Great
that.
plan.
Another one that I have on mine. So I right now, so I love makeup. I'm not like a big like crazy makeup girly. I used to be. I loved an eyeshadow look. I loved.
Did you do like a cut crease?
Oh yeah, for high school. Like what was I doing? I was up at like 6 a.m. like put my concealer, open my eye, like spread it with my multiple makeup brushes. Like I had all the Jeffree Star palettes.
Oh my God.
All of it. So I love makeup so much, but right now I just kind of live out of the travel makeup bag that you made for me.
Yeah.
And it sucks because for me to live out of just one. Yeah. Because like I don't need all of that stuff. I know. But then it's like, where do I put it when I take it out? And then I'm struggling with the fact that I've lost my eyelash curler because I took it out of something.
Oh no.
Left it. It's somewhere. Yeah. I'll find it. But yeah, so I've been struggling with like, I need the bag that you made me to take places, and I need something else to hold all of my makeup. So I found a sewing kit picnic basket thing on Etsy, and it opens up like a caboodle. Like it opens with the tiers.
Fine.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss those like organized. Where's mine? I had a purple one. Like
a caboodle. Yeah.
Dude.
So
I love this for you.
I found this one. It's like this. I was like, I want something, but I want it to kind of like fit my grandma aesthetic a little bit of like my country grandma vibe. Love and it's like this little sewing basket that opens up, and I was so like, that's what I want for all of my makeup.
That's so perfect. Yeah. I love that. Okay, the last thing, I don't think I'm gonna get it. He's always giving me grief for it, but it would be great. It's on my list. I really want an Apple Watch, even though I used to have one. I had one that was like hand me down from Luke. I forget. Like I had one for a while, but I like never really wore it because I don't know. I don't like get like overstimulated with something on my wrist. But when I started vlogging, I was like, it'd be so nice because I just use my iPhone as my camera. Like I wish I could just like start it from my Apple Watch, and that'd be nice. But also I was like, but I don't really like to wear watches. But then I saw someone had made like a magnetic case for an iPhone, or sorry, an Apple Watch face that is just like a Tamagotchi like thing, and it's just like a little keychain that he can carry around, because I don't care. I don't need it to track my sleep and my steps. Like I really don't care. Don't tell me what to do. But can you imagine? That'd be so cute. Just like having that like jangling around with me.
Are you telling me that you just need a remote for your for your
No,
phone?
I would use it for the fun, like watch faces and like little apps that'll be fun for the Apple Watch. Like it wouldn't just be as a remote, but I definitely wouldn't use it for like
This girl wants a
running.
camera button.
But can you just like, I mean, because it's not like realistic to have that like in a Tamagotchi case if I was actually using it to track fitness.
It is cute. Yeah.
But you know, but that's what like Luke's like, no. I'm like,
Luke and I are the
please.
same brain. That's why.
Please.
Yeah, people do make those too for like they have like magic bands at Disney that you wear.
Oh yeah.
And like a lot of people don't like to wear them and you use them just to like scan into rides and stuff. And so yeah, that's a thing. They have like a little keychain.
It's so cute.
You pop the puck out and put it in there.
See?
And then yeah, and I have looked at those for the magic bands, but
that feels more practical.
I do. I will say
I
I recently got an Apple Watch for the second time because I had one before and I was like, I don't use
ready
it
yet.
Yeah, and then I wore mine for a long time. I hate having to charge so many things.
Yes.
It makes me so angry. And so that's why I don't wear an Apple Watch very often.
I think that's the thing is like it tracks your sleep, but like you could just also charge it when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
But then if you wear it while you're sleeping to track your sleep, then at some point in the day you're gonna have to charge it.
Brother, I'm not wearing a watch in bed.
Yeah. Like ain't no way.
No way. I'm not wearing it anywhere except for like in my normal day to I do wear it because I travel for work a little bit, so it's nice to be able to add an event.
Walkie-talkie.
To
See?
Okay.
Are you in?
I'll convince Luke.
Okay. Thank you.
Luke, if you're hearing this, I take back everything I said.
Just kidding. It's so practical.
It's so smart. She needs it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I wear it for work because it's nice to like check texts and not look rude with my phone out.
Yeah.
And also at the gym, it's nice.
Yeah.
Tracking workouts and stuff. Yeah.
I'll just have my keychain hanging from the machine.
You could put it.
Shangle.
You could put it on your shoelaces.
There you go. Perfect.
Little
So
Tamagotchi
cute.
on your feet.
clip. I love that. Wait, that's so cute. Dude, everyone no, actually our gym would not be judging. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the gym. That would be the least of their problem. Their worries.
That's fair. That's fair. My last one, I have a bunch of like setup tech stuff on mine because like
so fun.
your girl's got to cable manage. It's out of hand. It's bad.
For your own sanity, I feel like you need it because like, I think it's fine, but also like it makes you sad and stressed out.
It stresses me out so much. Anytime I look at my setup, I'm like, ah. But the main thing on my list that's my tech stuff, I need a Kindle page turner.
You do need that.
Yeah, I have the arm that you gave me so that I can read without having to like hold it.
Yeah.
And so now I just need the little button to clip on and press my button, and that way I can just like lay back and not so lazy, not use my hands to read.
Exactly.
Because maybe I want to eat stuffing while I read.
Exactly. Or have a free hand to like look through a scrapbook.
Or I can crochet.
Reading. It's true. Yeah, you're doing crocheting now.
Yeah, I'm a crochet girly. Yeah. But
so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
That's my list. Is that all of yours too?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. So hopefully you got some ideas, heard something new, learned something new. I don't know. Or if you're out there and you're like generous and you really want to get us, I'm kidding.
Our P.O. box is
us without a P.O. box or anything. Figure out how to get it to us. We live in your computer or your phone.
It'll be fun, an adventure.
Cyber chase for the Christmas gift.
Cyber chase.
Okay. We've talked our personal wish list, and we're going to now get a little bit more unhinged. We got to talk Goop.
Oh my gosh.
So, for those that are unfamiliar, I don't know how many people are unfamiliar with Goop. Goop is a brand owned by Gwyneth Paltrow. That's the first thing that's important to know. They were made popular by a candle that Gwyneth sold in about 2020 that smelled like a certain part of her body.
A hoo-ha, if you will.
A hoo-ha, if you will. Correct. We will.
For this show, yes.
She made a candle that said, "This smells like my hoo-ha." And it went viral on the internet. But she's been around way longer than that with Goop, which I did not know.
Yeah.
I only knew of Goop like maybe 2018, 2017.
Oh, is it before that? I'm thinking like 2017-ish.
In 2008.
Dude.
Gwyneth,
wow.
this is on their website. This is from goop.com. This is on their about. In 2008, Gwyneth Paltrow launched Goop from her kitchen as a homespun weekly newsletter. Grown a lot since then. We operate from a place of curiosity and non-judgment. We start hard conversations, crack open taboos, and look for connection and resonance everywhere we can find it. We don't mind being the tip of the spear. In short, we go first so you don't have to. We're glad you're here. So I kind of started because Gwyneth Paltrow travels for work, obviously, as an actress, right. And she would ask people at each set, like, what's your favorite local spot? And she would collect it. And so then that started as, like, a little newsletter she'd send out of, like, my favorite place is in this place.
Right.
And so now it's come into this, like, organic beauty and also travel, cooking, newsletter,
everything.
All of it.
Yeah.
Is everything. It's Goop. And so Goop does a holiday gift guide every year.
I never knew this.
I recently learned. And it is wild. So they make a list. There's a few lists. We'll break it down first. So there's a few lists. There are things like gifts for him, gifts for lovers, gifts for cooks, gifts for travelers. And then there's also like Gwyneth's picks. So that's like Gwyneth's guide is like, that's some fun stuff happening.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you like items specifically by category. I scoured the whole website. I looked for a long time and I found some of my favorite unhinged Goop items. I'm going to share with you like half of the ones that I found. Okay. And then for a little bonus content, you guys can go to our TikTok and look for a video of us talking about the other ones. So it's wild. It is kind of what you would expect from someone that made that candle and was an actress and has a lot of money, but is also like so wellness focused and like organic beauty type vibe. So just keep that in mind. So we'll get started.
Oh my god.
We'll start like a little small.
Okay.
Kind of like what you would expect, I feel like.
Okay.
So I think it would be fun too if I kind of like tell you the item and then maybe you guess like what you would expect the price to be.
Oh, okay.
Or like what what
That's
you would
fun.
pay for it, something like that.
Okay,
And so I'll zoom in on the photo so you
right.
don't see the price first. So the first one, which is like classic rich person thing, a reason to celebrate Russian Ossetra caviar, 125 grams.
Okay.
Here's a picture.
All right. Man, I don't even know. I'm gonna say like $80.
Yeah, you would think, right? It's higher.
100?
Higher.
150?
Higher.
Huh.
I'm gonna tell you. Are you ready? $630.
Oh my gosh. Who is everyone getting one baby egg on their cracker? Is that what's going on? Because over $600 is crazy.
$630. And the description under it says, if you're looking for an excuse to throw a party, ...
Dude,
I don't
need
like
an entrance fee to this party.
Could I get a cheaper excuse for a party? Right. I don't. But for us peasants that can't afford that, she does have another option.
A dupe for
a dupe, if you will. This one is an excellent addition to any tree.
Okay,
and it is a caviar ornament.
Oh my god. If you can't afford to eat caviar,
just look at it.
Just look at it.
How much is that?
Something stupid like $50.
I will say it's lower than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is $25.
Oh, all right.
I found it on the under $100 gift guide. Because if you're spending $25, right. Why not on a caviar ornament?
It's like the list for like your like acquaintances. Like, I need some budget items under 100.
The
please.
Goop gift guide is for me to tell you what I want, and then the under 100 guide is for me to buy for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's step it up a little bit.
Okay. My gosh.
So
from $600 caviar?
Just up a little bit. This is a Darlene sweater is the name of it. It is wear it with or without the detachable storm flap at the collar. I'm going to show you. This is it. It is hideous.
That is terrible.
Sorry if you own the Darlene sweater.
That is
You're probably not listening to this though.
Probably, yeah.
So you can remove that flap if you
okay.
if you want. I think it's still kind of ugly.
It's so ugly.
How much?
It's probably like a hand knit sweater. I'm gonna say this $200.
More.
400.
More
Than 400.
You want me to tell you?
Yes.
$795.
Dude,
it has a detachable storm flap, Asia.
You're right.
A storm flap.
But I just feel like I can find you cooler things for $795. Are you joking? Do you want to look like a grandma from the Cape? Like, what is happening right now?
So crazy. All right. Let's find another one. Let me see.
Oh my gosh. I feel like me and Gwen could be friends.
This one's kind of fun. This one's called Dating Coaching with Amy Nobile Messing. This is a conscious
like a service.
Okay. Yeah, so you're getting 4-month program coaching from this guru, I guess. A conscious dating approach to finding your match.
Okay, hold on. How would you feel if you were single, someone gave you a dating like coaching service?
I'm losing my marbles. That's we're not friends anymore. Like, take it back.
You've gone too far. I don't know you like that.
It's great. Like, that is like what I think this was on like, I don't remember which guide this was on. But it's like, who's gifting that? I really would love to know. Maybe like a mom that's really sick of her daughter not giving her grandkids. She's like, "Ugh, I just want babies. I'll help. Yeah. I know how to fix this." But it has to be a certain type of mom because you got to guess the price tag.
Oh, okay.
It is a 4-month program.
Oh, 4 months.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's just say quick math.
I believe in you. You want to take us through your math that you're doing right now?
Like $1,500 per month.
Okay.
So
okay.
That's
6,000.
6,000. Yeah.
That's your guess? No. You want me to tell you, or do you want to guess again?
Wait. Okay, not. Let's go. Let's just say $8,000.
No.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
$25,000.
$25,000?
And you can get coached on and find your match. Dude. Well, there's no guarantee, I'm sure, that you'll find a match, but you could try for $25,000.
Can you imagine being someone that like charges $25,000?
She must be rolling in it, or not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, who's doing that?
True.
I would love to know.
Yeah.
I should have researched that. I am thinking like I could take $25,000 for a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
But if you get really good at dating and you find your match, maybe you find a match that already has a house.
Oh, true.
A rich guy, you don't have to like you just rely on him for everything. You don't need your $25,000. Yeah, you found your match in a conscious dating approach.
Conscious dating.
I don't even, what does that mean?
Like intentional? Like,
I don't just try harder than instead of 25,000. But yeah, the only way I can imagine is it's like a mom that's like, I'm so tired of my, like she's sitting at a table with her friends. They're all like 50, 60. They're drinking red wine. Yeah. And they're like, one of them's like, oh, my daughter just got married. They're trying, and she's like brooding. Yeah, exactly. And then another lady's like, I bought my daughter these dating coach sessions.
It does wonders.
It worked for her. She got a husband and a house. And
they do
now
that, like, rich woman
I have 7 grandchildren.
The perfect investment. That is insane. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Now, this is one that I said I think we're gonna have to cut.
Okay. We'll see.
It made me laugh so hard, and I told Nick, and we were gonna play a little game with it.
Okay.
So this is in the Goop wellness category.
Okay.
And it's this is the Made You Blush kit.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a guess. So there's three separate items in it, but there are like 5 in total. So like one of the items has some like duplicates in different types, if that makes sense. Like there's some variety in one.
Okay.
So there's like 3 core items in this kit.
Yeah.
What would you guess?
This is like a bundle kind of thing?
Yeah.
Made you blush?
Yep.
Is it like a sexual guide for success? I don't know. No.
Mm-mm. You're on an interesting track with it though, because you guessed way better than I thought you would.
Okay, because I'm thinking it's like, I don't know. Like, is it any like self-help type thing?
You could call it that.
I don't know. I'm getting flustered.
You get a little blush pot. So like a little tub of blush. Oh, like a cream that's blush.
Very direct. Okay.
Yeah. And then you get these are Goop beauty line like little blush and like lipsticks, it looks like.
Okay.
Like,
cute.
Yeah.
Very...
and then you do get a self-help item in the sexual category.
Oh my gosh. I like how it's all laid out.
Color. Yeah, it's blush color.
That is so funny.
A
little wand.
I just wanted to walk you through it. We don't have to share it on the pod. I died. The Made You Blush kit, and the description is one way or another ... One way
or another. Oh my gosh. I love that they're like, yeah, both and. It's like you're in for this whole experience.
What is a woman other than those 2
Yeah,
items?
exactly. Yeah. Get your cheeks a little flushed in a couple different ways, you know? Just, they think of everything. This holistic beauty right here.
Okay.
That's crazy. In a sense, self-help. I did. You would use it yourself, or you can use it yourself.
You could.
Yeah.
Wild. I need a second to gather myself. Okay, we will do 2 more items.
Okay,
I think that's good. So this one is sup lesson with your dog. And you might be saying, what is that?
Yeah.
Here's the description.
Is that a word?
And this one doesn't have a price. It's like you're going to have to call and ask.
Oh, okay.
But this is getting out on the water with his best friend. What could be better? So I'm going to have you guess instead, like, what is a lesson with your dog out on the water together?
Is it like, I'm thinking something like water skiing?
No.
Kind
of close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like sailing?
No. You want to take your dog surfing? Paddleboarding?
Pocky would hate me forever. I will eat you. Dude. What a thoughtful gift.
What do I get them? Like,
imagine you get Luke. Hey,
Luke, turn off the episode really quick. Should we get Luke lessons with Pocky?
What a great investment. She'll love it. He'll love it. That is so funny and like it was so random. I didn't know that existed.
I didn't know you could take a surfing lesson with your dog.
Teaches you balance and trust. Probably.
Okay, let me decide on which one I'm gonna. I think this one's the one.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's this one. All right, this one is a weekly avocado subscription.
Oh,
you get
like one avocado,
4 pounds.
Oh,
of hand. You get 4 pounds of hand-picked California-grown Hass avocados delivered right to your doorstep once a week throughout the growing season.
How long is the growing season?
I don't know, but this is per week. It's a per week price. How much for 4 pounds of avocados?
4 pounds per week.
How much does an avocado weigh?
I'm trying to.
Let me Google.
Yeah.
How much does an avocado
weigh?
Can I spell avocado?
You can guess.
Google that is not helpful. It said 8 ounces to 3 pounds. I know you were lying.
8 ounces to 3 pounds. That's a.
Let's see. It's typically 7 to 10 ounces.
Okay. And 16. Okay, so we'll say 1.5 avocados is a pound ish, right?
Like 2 avocados.
Oh no, 2. Yeah,
about
right,
yeah.
Right.
So you're getting 8 avocados.
Okay, 8 avocados.
Handpicked.
Normally, the organic ones at like a Kroger are probably like $2 or maybe $3 for an avocado. So that's math. 3 times 16 is
No. 3 times 8 is 24. Yeah.
16, I think it's
so is 24
ounces.
your guess?
No. It's gonna be higher than that, but because it's handpicked, right?
Mm-hmm.
A curated
curated
selection of
avocado box.
avocados. I'm gonna say $70.
It's actually less.
Oh, okay.
It is $33.60 a week.
Okay, that's so reasonable.
So reasonable.
Wow.
4 pounds of avocados delivered.
The people's princess, Gwyneth Paltrow.
She loves her avocado toast. There actually was not one that I shared because it was kind of bland, but on the under 100, of course, there was an avocado toast ornament. Because you millennials got to stop buying your avocado toast so you can buy a house.
Exactly.
But here's an ornament.
Right. Enjoy
But
that. It'll never
$33 for 4
That's
pounds
crazy.
of hand-picked.
I wonder who's like subscribing to that like every week.
I would also love to know.
Yeah.
And also, can I get an invite
Yeah.
to your avocado toast
Right.
eating? Because that's it. What else are you using it for?
Yeah.
Unless you're
exactly.
making a lot of guacamole.
Right.
But that's expensive guacamole.
That's like, I mean, I feel like I can enjoy the same kind of food for a long time, but at some point I feel like I'd be like, okay, that's enough avocado.
Yeah, right. Like,
I'm good for this week, for this month. It's been a lot.
I
A lot
mean,
of
like,
good healthy fats,
that's
but
more than 1 avocado a day.
right,
And like for avocado toast, you don't really need a whole avocado.
right. So relax.
Relax. But I mean, you could buy that for someone for the holidays and get your classic. It's an avocado.
That's true.
Thanks
I guess if it's for
moment.
a family.
That's true. I guess
know?
we're thinking of just like we're just thinking of us.
Yeah.
How dare we? A family of 4. Everybody gets 2 avocados in the week.
There you go. Enjoy your avocado.
Enjoy your avocado.
Bring it to school with you.
But yeah, that is the Goop gift guide.
I love it. That was like a whole range of.
I wanted to cover it all.
Yeah.
So we'll save the other ones. I think there's probably like 6 or 7 more for
Perfect.
TikTok.
Perfect.
So stay tuned for those because I did save some unhinged ones for that.
I'm so excited.
Not like the make you blush kit one. But I saved some like what kind of ones, like who is buying that? Who's the market?
Right.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow.
I saw that just reminded me. I saw this like someone on TikTok that was like impersonating all the different characters from Gossip Girl, and like the way she did Chuck Bass was so funny. And I was just thinking, like, you know, like he's kind of a dweeb. Like in reality, if you just saw someone just like smirking, sipping his scotch in the corner, you're like, who do you think you are? I think he would be buying all of those things.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah. He would be a goop connoisseur.
Yeah, he would.
He would be like, he would have a hoo-ha candle.
He really would.
He would have bought it for Blair.
Yeah, exactly. Make it part of their game.
That is really true, though. If I saw Chuck Bass out in public, I'd be like, "What in the cringe is happening over there?" Like,
with his ascot and everything.
It's like, you're in high school, buddy.
Exactly. I don't think you need that suit. Relax.
You ever like played a video game?
Right. I'll never forget the episode where I think it's called like the Lost Boys Weekend or whatever. He like has all the dudes in high school over, and they're like, we're gonna play basketball, and he's like wearing this like Gucci or something tracksuit, and it's like in purple and like yellow. I forget. It's like something like this crazy contrasting color set. I'm like, you just look stupid. Like, you don't look rich. You just look like, honestly, you look like you just got that set from Ross, and we're like, yeah.
So good.
I own these courts.
I own these courts financially, not skill wise.
Yeah, exactly. With a sweatband and everything.
Oh yeah. So we got a little unhinged with it.
Yes.
And I want to stay on that.
Okay.
I think we gotta keep the momentum.
Okay.
We're staying unhinged. So we're going to talk about our unhinged wish list.
Yes.
This was Asia's idea to do, and I love the idea.
Yeah.
So tell us about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we joked about it in the past, but like one time my brother described, we were talking about some like TikTok trend where you're like, oh, I'm passing the phone to whatever. And you're like, basically roast that person. And so we were talking about how like this group of people that I was doing that with, they were being too tame and too nice. And he was like for you, Asia, would say, I'm passing the phone to someone who dresses like a male bird courting a female bird. And I was like, that's so accurate. Oh my gosh. But because of that, like there are all these like beautiful, insane coats that I'll see on Pinterest. And like on one hand, I'm not going to put them on my list because I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on this like beautiful thing. I'll just make it myself.
Yeah.
But two, imagine Jacob getting a list of coats and him being like, are you joking? I don't need him to like judge me anymore. Like I started wearing I just joked about Chuck Bass wearing the ascots, but I like will wear the fun printed like handkerchiefs as around my neck.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of an ascot. I feel like I already get so much grief for that. Having
That's
like
true.
a crazy coat with like flowers and like I don't know, like colors are going everywhere, and the silhouette of the coat looks like I'm wearing a comforter, but like in a cool way. And it's like floor length, and I wanted to have like a train. Like, where am I wearing this to? But I could have it.
Hopefully not around here. That would be so dirty.
I know,
so
that's
dirty.
so true.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just don't want that for him, so it's not my list.
Asia and the coat of many colors.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
That's what I want.
Okay, so on my unhinged wish list, I have a few things, but I'm gonna start more tame.
Okay.
Because I do have a few. The first one that came to my mind was like unhinged, and I want to save it.
Okay.
So one thing that I would never put on my list because I think it's mostly because it's like it's clearly a me problem.
Okay.
And like I don't really need a solution except for me to just be better.
Yeah.
I really, really would love to hire someone to do my laundry for me.
I love it. You tried.
Oh, yes.
You did
so
try.
I'm talking I want to hire one specific person. Or like my family hires one specific person. They come in, maybe they tidy up my apartment too, and like a true house cleaner.
Yeah, right.
They help out cleaning in the house, but they do my laundry. I did try. I have a horror story. I tried to use, I think it's called Poplin. I think that's the right name. It's like Instacart but with your laundry almost, right. Where it's like I'm gonna give you my laundry, a random assigned laundry washer is gonna pick it up. They're gonna take it to their house, to a laundromat, whatever. They're gonna wash it and they're gonna bring it back to me. I was like, I love this idea. This is perfect. I need help, please. Also, I live in a small apartment that has a stacked washer and dryer that are half the size of a normal washer and dryer. I cannot do a full load of laundry ever, which is part of my problem. So I hire them. They pick up my clothes. They leave. They bring back the clothes. Not my clothes. A whole family's clothes.
Dude,
they're
wild.
also still wet.
Ew.
So I am freaking out because I sent bags of clothing,
right?
Like trash bags full of clothing, and I was like, where is all of my clothes at? And so then the people are like, they're like calling and they're like, that's your clothes. I was like, those are not my clothes. Find my clothes. I don't know. And so it's like this whole ordeal. I'm like back and forth with the company, and I'm like, please never allow this person to do anyone's what are we doing? It was a disaster. Finally got my clothes back. At least I think I got all of my clothes back.
Hopefully.
And I tried to make sure I gave all of this family their clothing back because I was trying to swap bags.
Yeah, right.
It was a nightmare. But yes,
so you could have.
Yeah, I would love to put that on there. I have not, because it's like a partially a shame thing, but it's also like, girl, just do the laundry.
Right.
Just put the clothes in the washer and put them in the dryer and then fold them. So it's
3
hard.
steps.
It's hard for me, and I'm working on it.
I'm so proud of you.
And I don't need to hire someone for it.
That's fair. I think that's a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, one I don't think is that unhinged. I actually think I'm very rational, but I've been shamed. I feel like all of these ones are like, I've just been shamed out of putting them on my list. Not like, I should not, whatever. I used to, up until very recently, I would put like different house projects as like, like, hey, like for example, I think like what made me so mad about this is because Luke was so enthusiastic about it. I was like, hey, you know what I'm thinking to like have a cool way of like adding storage space to the kitchen is I think it'd be really cool to do this like floating shelf installation on like this like blank wall, and it would be kind of cool if we made it like ascend in size and back down. It like will look really pretty, but also just like be where we put all our dishes because our cabinet's falling apart, and could just get everything all in one place. And then whatever. And he was like, that's so cool. And I like sketched it out. He's like, no, I love that idea. That was like when we first moved into this house. And then it just he never did it. And so I was like, I'm gonna make it easier on him. I just kept like asking for like my Christmas gift or my birthday gift. Like, you literally don't have to buy me anything. I'll be so happy if you just like made these shelves for me.
Put the shelves on the wall.
And he's like, I get it. You really want the shelves. And like slowly by like little by little, he would be like, oh, I need to research how I want to do this, because I was like, I saw this TikTok, and he's like, that's not the right way. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's your wheelhouse. And then he's like, oh, I need this kind of tool for this. I'm like, okay, we can ask people in the church, and then magically like 5 people have that tool you want. That's one less thing to worry about. And he's like, I need the actual like wood's expensive right now. Okay, you just got all this wood from your dad. Now it's all just like chilling in the garage.
Problem solution.
Yeah, right.
Solution.
And he's like, I gotta clean the garage. I'm like, feels like a simple thing to do to get from A to B, but okay. And so I would ask every time, like, dude, I feel like I'm being so practical about this. You don't have to spend any money on me at this point. Just use what we already have to make it. There's like very little overhead cost at this point. But then I just felt like it was exasperating him. And so it's like, you know what? I'm going to trust that this is going to get done whenever it's going to get done. And then I hinted at, because like we were also talking, we do have to in the next like few months get our upstairs area like actually built out into a room and like a bonus area. And then so I mentioned, I was like, you know, you could just like not give me gifts for Christmas this year, and we can just say, because we got to pay a contractor for that. He's like, we're already doing that. I was like, okay, I think we're just not going to be asking for projects anymore, because if that's the attitude towards us. I'm trying to be helpful, but I guess that's not helpful. So I'm just going to trust that these projects that are supposed to get done are going to get done. And yeah, so that's not on my list this year. No shelves, no house projects. Never mind. I thought I was helping.
Man.
One day
you'll get those, and then house projects can go back on the list.
Exactly. Like, all right.
We got one.
Yeah,
here's
exactly.
another one. Another one, I don't exactly know why I wouldn't put this on my list. I think it's mostly because I don't want to get attached to it and then not be able to do it myself for the next year.
Okay.
But I would really love a fancy gym membership. Like, I'm a Planet Fitness girly now, and I am okay with Planet Fitness. Ours is kind of small that we go to, and we also, Nick and I share the membership as like black card guests, so he can't even go if I'm not with him.
Right.
And so, but like we drove by this gym the other day, and it was this like, there was literally one guy in there working out.
Wow.
And it was like a 24-hour but like small, like one machine type of, like one per thing type of place. And I was like, I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love to just like go, nobody be there, I get all of my stuff done, and then I leave. And I don't have to worry about people wearing denim shorts in the gym. I don't have to worry about men screaming when they're squatting or benching. Like, too much of that. No one's pressing the lunk alarm, and they should be.
Right.
And I'm fed up, and I need a different gym membership. But my concern is that someone buys that for me, and then the next year I'm like, crap, I gotta go back to Planet Fitness, and I've adjusted to this nice gym membership. So that's not going on my list, but
good to know.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That.
It's a dream.
One day.
One day when this podcast really goes somewhere.
When this podcast goes somewhere, when the Goop wish list, like, really, you're like, actually, I get it now.
Yeah, actually, I do have $650 to spend on caviar.
Exactly.
Who was I?
Yeah.
So
I gotta
silly
throw a
back
party.
then. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So if there's any fancy gyms out there that really want to sponsor our little podcast and send me to a gym,
let's talk.
I'm your girl.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah, sure. Okay, the last one is related to house projects. It's like the next step from that is so as I mentioned, this is actually happening. We are building out like upstairs, and with that, I love it and I hate it. Like, it's not really an eyesore of a living room. It's super cool. It's just not a living room. Our temporary living room situation is like, it's Luke's like streaming area, and is like got all this like board game stuff and all this nerdy stuff everywhere, and I love that, but like not for the living room. I feel like we never hang out in there unless like we have to. We're always like hanging out in the dining room, and just like that makes me sad. So we're moving everything upstairs, which is great, but like I'm gonna like do like a 2-for-1 thing. The one thing that's like actually unhinged, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna ask for that because that's stupid, is when we move everything up there, we're also moving that TV up there. And so I was like, we'll have to like, if we want to like not move anything else around, we'll have to like get another TV. But I want it to look really pretty in there. And right now we have like a frame TV in the in the kitchen, and I really love having that there because it's like convenient to like when you're washing dishes or whatever, to like hang in the watch TV. So like, can we get another frame TV just to put in the living room, because that'll be such a vibe. And like, I think it's because we got this, it wasn't cheap by any means, but like we got the frame TV we have now as like a floor model sale from like Black Friday. Yeah. But like that'll just never happen again. And I'm just thinking like, maybe one day, maybe it could happen.
What if we get crafty and DIY a frame TV?
That's true. I mean, I'm about that.
Okay Girl is moving to the living room for one episode.
That'd be so fun.
We're DIYing a frame TV for Asia.
with our scrapbooks and our
and our stuffing. All of it. It's a whole party.
Yeah, whole thing. Maybe caviar. Who knows?
Yeah. We'll see what type
Actually, that's not vegetarian. You can have caviar.
I'm pescatarian though. Does that count?
Oh wait.
Is it fish?
That's
it's fish
true.
eggs, right?
Yeah.
I guess technically.
Yeah.
It's fish.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's true. Okay.
I'm safe.
Okay, yeah. We can have a caviar party now.
I'm sure vegetarian caviar is much cheaper.
Probably so.
It's just like tofu and little tiny beets.
It's so fun. But yeah, so that's like the main thing. But I know that's like way too delulu. I'm not gonna ask for that. The other thing that I keep like hinting to look at, and I'm like, okay, I have to stop asking for these things, is like, I'm just thinking ahead, okay, like furnishing the living room, and I'll be like every once in a while just checking like sofas on Facebook Marketplace, and I keep finding these really cool like leather ones that are like really reasonably priced and like durable like material ones, and I'll like randomly just like send Luke the Facebook Marketplace link, and he's like, yeah, I ignored it. I don't know. We're not buying a couch right now. Like, where are you putting that? Like, are you joking? So no furniture is going on the list.
No house projects, no furniture,
no
DIY, no new TVs, nothing for the house. Think outside the box.
Yeah, exactly. Tired of this. It's gonna be so cool one day, though.
One day you're gonna have a leather couch and a frame TV,
it's gonna be
and
so
it'll
awesome.
all come
It's
together.
such a vibe, yeah.
All right, my last one. This is so dumb. I don't have room for it. That's the main reason. That's not. It's so dumb to say that's the main reason once you hear it. There is a person on TikTok who is living my dream right now. I can't remember the account name, but they have a life-size giant Jar Jar Binks statue. That
I know what
they dress it up in different outfits. Like, he's like giving slay girly pop like icon vibes. Like, he has his nails done. He's got that is my dream. I want a giant Jar Jar Binks statue that I can put in like a Barbie costume, or it's like, you know, like some grandmas have porch ducks that they dress for the holidays.
Right.
I want a Jar Jar, but inside. Because someone would steal it.
Yeah.
And that someone would be someone like me.
Yeah.
Like, I would steal someone's Jar Jar if it was outside. Yeah. So,
thanks for making my dream come true.
I need a holiday, like, something I can dress up for the holidays, for different events. A Jar Jar. Giant. Big. Huge.
Valentine's Jar Jar. Like, Thanksgiving Jar Jar.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Arbor Day. I don't care.
Yeah.
Give me a reason. I'll dress him up. I want that so bad.
I love this.
And I saw it and I was there. Someone has sold them on Facebook Marketplace before. I have found it and I was like, there's nowhere for me to put that in my apartment that wouldn't terrify me at all times.
Okay.
Because if I walk out of my bedroom and I look in my living room in the early morning when it's still dark out and Nick is asleep and there is a giant alien like figure in my living room, so I'm screaming.
Like a Jar Jar room for.
I need somewhere that I like am not gonna just like pass by it in the middle of the night. Or like early in the morning. I need it. Yeah, like if I put it in like my gaming setup room, it's perfect. Like he would fit. Like I'm playing video games, Jar Jar behind me. He's dressed up. I maybe move him out when people come over, so that he's like fit. You know, I move him into like the living room or something.
Oh, I see. I
move him out for the events so that they can see his fits.
The life of the party.
He can't just stay in the room all the time.
Right, that's true.
So one day that will be on my list.
I love that.
But that day is not today.
I can't wait for your mom to react to that.
I know, that's the thing. We have very different styles. So one day when we are living together, because that's the plan. She's not gonna love the giant Jar Jar, but she's gonna have to deal.
I mean, yeah, it's worth it for family time.
It's their fault anyways. They showed me those. They showed me the original like first trilogy, like prequels. Those were the first Star Wars movies I saw. Yeah. Of course, as a 4 or 5 year old, I love Jar Jar Binks.
Right.
And it hasn't stopped.
I love that. Of course you would put that. That's so funny. One day it's gonna happen.
It's the first thing I wrote down.
I'm gonna have my beautiful living room and you're gonna have beautiful Jar Jar and it's gonna be amazing.
And I'm gonna do his makeup.
Yes.
With my little sewing kit makeup box.
Yes.
I'm gonna put him in Teddy Fresh.
Yes.
He's gonna be dressed to the top. He's gonna look so good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we talking about some
Yeah, so we just went tangible items.
Yes.
Very like clearly an item that we have or could have. Now we're going to talk a little abstract about things that we want that there is no way we could put it on a list anyways.
Yeah. It's funny that you and my brother Jacob were pointing this out, this thing that's very obvious about me earlier, but on here I wish that I could communicate better. We're talking about when I get excited to share something, I get stuck in my brain. Like I'm thinking ahead of like why this thing I'm saying is amazing and funny. And then I can't like get out the words that I'm trying to say without like hyperventilating on accident or just laughing. And Jacob and Faith are just like, all right. You gotta get there. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't laugh with you until you stop laughing.
Yeah, exactly. I would love that. You know,
That's
I would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
It would be so much easier for you to edit these TikToks. I'm sorry. Making CapCut work so much.
I'm putting that pro membership to use.
You really are.
My first one was actually kind of similar. It deals with communication.
Okay.
I would love a tool or a skill that allows me to like, let's say if it's a tool, but you know, obviously this is abstract because it doesn't exist and it never will. But I speak into it and I speak bluntly and say whatever's on my mind. And then what actually translates and comes out is something kind. So then, like,
you would also be unstoppable if you had this.
Exactly. Like, I'm in a setting, someone's yapping about something. I either disagree or I don't care. And so then into the machine, I go, hey, love that you're sharing this with me. I hate it. Please stop. And then the machine comes out and it's like, hey, I actually have to go. It was great talking to you.
Perfect.
I need that.
I think that would solve, like, that would achieve world peace if everyone had that, you know?
If everyone
amazing.
Say your mean things, it comes out nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner. I love this. Okay. I'm sure something like this. No, okay. This, I don't know. I'm like entertaining that this exists. This doesn't exist. Every time I'm on a plane, right? I'm like thinking about how we must have the technology to get from point A to point B faster than what we're getting at right now.
Oh,
you know?
Okay.
And so I just feel like if it's a matter of like money or whatever, like, can I have like a fast pass for traveling? Like, do we really need do I need to be in this plane for 12 hours to get to Guam, you know? Like,
I think the word you're looking for is teleportation.
Right.
And we're not there yet.
Are you sure?
I really hope one day we are. I would love to teleport everywhere.
So great. Like,
yeah.
Because like people are like, oh, you could just chill on the plane, like you could take a nap on the plane or whatever, but also I could just get to my destination and be more comfortable and sleep there.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, yeah, it's just like any other video game. Like I open the map and then I point and I say fast travel and then I'm there. Hello.
Exactly. Hello.
Yeah,
so
that's
great.
Perfect. I love that. I support.
Thank you. Thanks.
I think we'll do maybe one more.
Yeah.
I think we're getting long here on time. I can't see, but it is what it is. Let's see. Okay, the other thing that I wrote down is one of my greatest frustrations in life is when you were talking about your hobby, like amusement park, your hobby amusement park. Mine's an abandoned amusement park. It is definitely a graveyard. Because I was undiagnosed ADHD, it's very obvious that I was like hobby jumping because I was like just needing something to take my attention for a little bit, but also because I have this terrible it's definitely like a red flag or like definitely like a red flag habit of like I start something, I try it, and if I'm not immediately good at it, I quit.
That is so true.
I hate it or like I hate doing it. So I would love not to take that feeling away. No, I want to just be good at all of it. If I start a hobby and it's like hard and new but like I get it. Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to watch a million YouTube videos. Right. I don't want to have to like cry about being overwhelmed trying to learn it. I just want to like pick up like with crocheting. It took me so long to figure out how to even hold the yarn in my hand.
Right.
And I was like so mad. And I did work through it. I'm loving it now. But like I would have loved to have picked up the yarn and the crochet needle and just been like, yeah, dude, I understand what's happening.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. I just want to be good at everything.
Yeah.
It's not too much to ask.
Right.
I'm putting it on my list next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Shoot for the stars. Okay. There was like so many things that I could put for this. Like I had to like really edit down. But I think like an instant thing that would make me feel like I'm so much cooler than what I am currently. I wish I had better music taste. I feel like anything I'm like, I love this artist. Everyone's like, yeah, I know who that is. So like, why? I thought I discovered this. When I was like, when I discovered Remy Wolf, I was like, and then you're like, I know who that is. I was like, dang. I just want to like know something.
I will say Nick gets really frustrated with me because he does that. We do that a lot. He'll get in the car and he's like, I have to play this song. It's new. You're going to love it. And he plays it and I'm like, I used to listen to this in high school. Yes. And he's like, stop. I'm a Discover Weekly girly. So on Spotify, I listen to my Discover Weekly and I find all the new songs that Spotify thinks I'll like. And that's like, why I am the way I am. But I love that you put that as an abstract, non-tangible thing.
I just feel like I'll never catch up, you know? There's like, whenever I'm on like every once in a while on the side of TikTok where it's all these like audio files that like nerd out about music, and they're just saying all these genres, and I'm like, I just learned what bedroom pop is. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Like, how is everyone in on this? I feel like everyone's in on this joke that I don't know about. Like,
what do you mean post grunge in a bathroom at a party, cigarette smoking pop? What is that?
Exactly. And I just want to be cool like you. So.
I don't know all those genres. I just am like also partially that way. Which is crazy too, because I like know a lot of the artists. I will say, like, I had like, I think on my Spotify Wrapped like over like 1,500 songs that I listened to this year. And so like I do love to like try new ones. My top 5 are the same ones like every year. There's no variety to me.
We're gonna talk about our Spotify Wrapped at some point, but I was like disappointed that like my top 5 was the same, because I felt like I tried so hard this year to like branch out. I'm like, there's no way that this artist that I've been listening to for the last like several years is still my top. Like, I love them, but like, come on, like, I've tried so hard to be cool.
I've accepted the fact that like my coolest peak was like when I graduated high school. I had like edgy hardcore metalcore taste, and now I'm back to what I listened to in like the middle of high school. I like, it's the same bands. It's 2016 again.
I love that.
I don't know. I love that was true. I love that.
I'm shooting for the stars.
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
It's so abstract.
No.
Oh my gosh, this was fun. I think we probably yapped a whole lot, but we're back. We had a week off. You have to forgive us.
Yes,
we're making up for lost time.
It's true. I'm sure you don't complain. I'm sure you're happy. You feel like this is
loving
bonus.
it. You're loving this,
and we'll have bonus TikTok content. That's so fun.
You gotta go follow us on TikTok.
That's true.
Okay,
at
Girl
least for
Pod.
a few more weeks. For however long it lasts.
I know. I haven't put a whole lot of stock into TikTok for my like personal content, because I'm like, it's disappearing. It's gonna die.
It's fine.
But for now, we'll put some content there. Maybe we'll start like a free Patreon where we can post little
That'd
videos.
Be fun.
That could be a fun way to do
that.
it. Yeah. But yeah, that today's episode, all wish lists. We want to hear your wish list.
Yes.
What are you wishing for actually? What are you wishing that you could wish for but can't? Or even just like,
what's holding you back?
Which of those goop items would you ask for?
I want to know if when you were listening to the goop part, if you were like, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because maybe I want to be you.
I want to be your friend.
Yeah, I know.
I want you to buy me things from the Goop gift guide list.
I'll put my unhinged things on my list just for you.
Give me that Jar Jar, please. Forget Goop.
No, I'll make it work.
Wipe your memory of the Goop. Surf lessons with your dog. All of it. I just want Jar Jar. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Make sure that you also rate, review, subscribe, follow. I don't know.
Make us feel good about ourselves.
In case you only listen on one of our platforms, like maybe you're an Apple Podcast girly, maybe you're a Spotify girly. We are also on YouTube, so you can find us on any of those 3 platforms. So take your pick.
Yeah.
If you watch on YouTube or Spotify, I don't know if Apple's the same way, but you can watch the video.
Yes.
Instead of just
I don't
listening.
know about Apple. Yeah.
I don't know either, but
I'm not cool enough to be an Apple podcast person.
You could see us, and you can see the GIFs that we're going to put up on the screen in this episode. And yeah.
And then your delulu to dulu today is, hey, we know that you're worth it. Don't let anyone tell you differently. I know you're going out and shopping for all your loved ones for Christmas, and you're so selfless for that. So when you stumble upon the piece that you're like, wait, I low-key want that for myself, who's gonna tell? You can have it. It is within your power to get it. You should gift yourself, because you're such a great friend, loved one, for getting these really thoughtful gifts for your loved one. So I think you should give yourself a little treat by getting that thing that you were like, I shouldn't, because it's 'tis the season.
I love that.
Yeah.
My motto when shopping is one for me, one for you.
Exactly. Exactly. We've all earned it.
Yeah. You did it. You shopped, and now it's time for yourself.
Great job.
I love that. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm Asia the girl.
And I'm Faith, okay?
See you later, besties.
Bye. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. That was good.
Just a casual 2-hour episode, I'm sure.
It is an hour and 23 minutes.
Oh, we can trim it.